Hey guys, today is March 26, 2020. So I'm just going to run through this video a lot quicker than I normally do. I didn't really feel like making a video, but I wrote this date down 2 years ago, so I need to talk about it, and it concerns a cyber attack. So today and at the end of this month, and as well as I have a time frame for next year and one in 2022. So which one is going to be the big cyber attack time frame? I can't guarantee that it's going to happen today or this month, but it's a big possibility. So um, I always believed that it would be connected to a cyber command, like the New York Blackout. It had a 911 connection to the founding date. So, all right, I'm just going to run through really quick. So as you can see, we have a 9/11 connection to today with the U.S. Cyber Command, and also March 30th, 31st, the 2nd, and the 3rd, all have 9/11 connections. Today, this is supposed to be 2020. Syrian Electronic Army Hacker Group founded. We have a 9/11 connection. Red Hack Turkey Hacker Group founded. 9/11 connection. Well, what's interesting is when I look up the hacker groups and I try to find the founding date, I can only find U.S. Cyber Command, Syrian Electronic Army, and Red Hat Turkey. And they all connect to today. So we have a 9/11 connection to the movie American Blackout. The supreme leader of Iran, Ali Khamenei, is that how you say it? But the day that he was born, we have a 322 connection to the day he was born. The killing of Soleimani, 322 connection. Look at this, 9/11 to today. Uh, Again, if you haven't seen my other videos, when I put reverse in parentheses, this means that I switch these. If you were to put 326 over here and 9/11 over here, so it equals 7,109 days, 911th prime from 9/11. And the date is interesting because it's 326. It's basically a form of 923 because 6 is an upside down 9. So the Energy Policy Act of 2009 in the U.S., we have a 9/11 connection. The Northeastern Blackout in 2003, a 322 connection because this 6,069 days is 2,023 times 3. The Venezuela blackout, the nationwide blackout, the first large blackout on 3/7, is 11 months and 19 days apart. There's another nationwide blackout a month afterwards, a 9/11 connection to Sudan. GridX, it was a testing, it was an exercise, if the power grid goes out. So, and that was 19 weeks, 1 day prior. So 9/11 connection. The New York blackout connects 1 year, 109 days, 9/11 connection. Exactly 1 year ago, Trump signed the EMP bill. So, a supermoon. I always talk about planetary connections being important. The 322 connection. This was the same day that Ted Koppel wrote the book Lights Out. 9/11 connection to Geronimo's death. It may be important since Geronimo's skull is held by the Skull and Bones Club. So they dug up his grave, they took his skull, and we have a 9/11 connection to his death. The Pope born 999 months, 9 days. prior to 326. And if you take the gematria of March 20th, March 20, March 26, 2020, in reduction equals 119. Now I might have to explain this one a little bit. It's 3,022 days after Kim Jong-un died. So I knew there was something to his death when I saw that it was 32 weeks and 2 days prior to the largest blackout in history, which was in India, affecting over 600 million. Then we had a 322 connection on January 17th, 2018, and on this day, the Dow went up 322 points. Another 322 connection to his death 9 days later, and the Dow went up 223 points. Another 322 connection to his death. And this day, this was supposed to be Kim Jong-il. Kim Jong-un is still alive. So 2,322 days after Kim Jong-il died, another 322 connection. Interestingly, his son, Kim Jong-un, met with the leader of South Korea for peace talks in South Korea. First time in 50 years that a North Korean leader entered into South Korea. So, a lot of interesting things connected to his death. And today is 3,022 days. I'll point out that October 12th, 2020 will be 3,222 days after his death. And I'm looking at a possible blackout on that day. And I actually don't think it's going to be a cyber attack. I think it's going to be something else if it does occur, but I'll talk about that in October. So, on the Chinese lunar calendar, it's 33, 33, the number of Freemasonry. And it's New Year's Day on the biblical Hebrew calendar. Today is Nisan 1, 1. So there's a lot of referencing to New Year's and IPAC Goat too. So on the Coptic calendar, 9/11 was New Year's Day on the Coptic calendar, and so here we are on the Hebrew calendar. And it's just interesting since it's the 911th prime connected to 9/11. So we'll see what happens. I'll point out that on the 30th, that is 3/7 on the Chinese lunar calendar, and cyber attack equals 37. I have connections to. I'm just wondering if one of these days is going to be something like an attack on the stock market, and if removing all the traders from the stock exchange floor has something to do with it. But it doesn't really make sense if we have a blackout, then the stock market gets attacked. Well, the stock market's going to be closed. So, unless this blackout only lasts a day or two. So, or it doesn't happen at all. It might fall on one of my other time frames, either next year or 2022. So, all right. I'll talk to you guys next time.